wake up to headlines like this, it's very depressing, isn't it? You know, you think, of course, about not just Catherine, the Princess of Wales, or indeed His Majesty the King, what they're going through on a personal health battle. But many people who are watching our friendship group, our channel now, many of you out there have your own health battles. And of course, it's very distressing when you read things like that, particularly if you have something very similar. I really understand that and I feel for you. But of course, headlines like this are very difficult, aren't they, to monitor and to control, particularly with senior members of the British monarchy. You see, this particular story popped up literally on a digital platform overnight. And of course, the most sort of distressing aspect of this story was the context of which it was put together. She's surrounded by her birth family. You know, you understand exactly what they're trying to do. So naturally, I put a call into Kensington Palace, and naturally, I want to share exactly what I found out for you. As ever, let me explain. Morning, Neil Sean here. Nice to see you as ever, and thank you so much for your time today. By the way, can I just share this, my own health update, because I know you, well, gripped, I can tell, yes. Now, I went to buy some chesty cough mixture because you always listen to your mum, don't you? And she said, go and get some of that. But just a quick thing on this. Have you noticed you now don't get a plastic cup with the bottle? Yeah, I know, no cup, so you can't measure it yourself. No inside layer of paper, so you can't read what's in the ingredients or whether you might be allergic to them. It's all on the side of the box, written in the size of ants. I mean, how on earth you'd need Sherlock Holmes's magnifying glass to understand what's going on. Is it like that? Have you noticed that? Just annoys me, and of course top price too. Enough of my tales of woe, but you know what I mean? It's fascinating, isn't it, how things are just reduced back and you get nothing for your money. You get the picture. Now, what I wanted to share with you was this, as I say, on a more serious note. It is a distressing story, and of course it's there for the simple fact. Let's not forget, only a few weeks ago now, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, basically told you her story very bravely on camera, and in my opinion she didn't look well at all. What I'm allowed to tell you is that Catherine is more ill than people really knew. You know, this isn't an overnight thing, and that's the problem. Now, obviously, it's up to the discretion of Kensington Palace and, of course, the inner sanctum of the royal family. But she's on the mend. And the reason behind this latest story, and this is the bit I must just point out, because they're saying that she may not return to work for the rest of the year. The preventative treatment that she's receiving for her type of cancer can either last 3 months, 6 months, or 9 months, depending on how quickly you recover. And that's been told to me from a very senior source. They're looking at the long term, but the short term could be, of course, she could be back far earlier than that. Now, put yourself in the position of Catherine. Not only has she had a terrible portrait put out about her on Tatler on the front cover, but she reads ridiculous headlines like this. The true story, again, is this, that the Princess of Wales is with her family and her husband, His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, Prince William, and her 3 children. She's recovering to the best that she can do, given what she's gone through. But a lot of people are saying, well, we haven't seen her. Other people have a similar thing. It's each to their own, in my opinion. And if this is the choice of the lady, leave her alone. Now, what I can tell you is there are rumours that, if this continues abating, the Prince of Wales may address in another video. And this, I think, will be pivotal, because obviously he will get very angry if this continues. And you know the sort of thing I'm talking about, all the negativity on all of these platforms, on the digital sources. But for now, all I can tell you is this, that Catherine remains recovering, looking in better spirits, turned a particular corner, which is good news, and more importantly, just needs to recover and left alone. Obviously, this has had a devastating effect on her, not just her body, but her mindset, and no doubt her looks. And ladies, you understand this. Nobody wants to appear when you don't look your best. And the Princess of Wales knows more than anybody about looking her best. So these headlines, take with a huge pinch of salt. Don't get upset, as many as you have, responded over on, of course, the comments and stuff like that. Nothing to worry about, according to Kensington Palace. But it's always good to update and share. And from the bottom of my heart, to everybody out there watching today, whoever you are, who is going through a similar thing, we wish you, of course, lots of good wishes and prayers. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.